Hello everyone, Lee Martin here from sportsbookreview.com to present you my top picks for UFC Fight Night Curtis Blaydes versus Derrick Lewis. This is an incredible card to me because we have several heavyweight fights that are going to most likely end early. But before I jump into my top picks for this weekend's fight night, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel so you never miss any content. Now, let's see what our bookmakers have for us this weekend. For my first pick of the week, I'm taking a preliminary heavyweight fight with Andrei Arlovski versus Tom Aspinall. This is going to be a marvelous fight for many reasons. Andrei Arlovski is a veteran in the mixed martial arts world, starting his professional career in 1999. In his entire career, he has fought many big-name heavyweights, especially as of late. In his last 5 fights, he has won 3 via decision against Ben Rothwell, Felipe Lins, and Tanner Boser. His last loss was in 2019 against Jairzinho Rozenstruik via knockout. Arlovski has lost 11 times via knockout or TKO, with his last TKO loss being against Francis Ngannou in 2017. In his last 11 fights, 9 have gone to a decision, with 5 of those being losses and 1 no contest. Another thing to take note of, Arlovski is a former UFC heavyweight champion. Tom Aspinall, on the other hand, is a remarkable MMA fighter that has made his name memorable early in his professional career. Out of his 9 total wins, 8 have been by knockout or TKO in the first round. That is a remarkable stat. His 9th win I didn't mention was by submission, but that was in 2015. Aspinall is an extremely powerful striker that aims to finish any fight early. He is currently the favorite with odds at -240 via BetOnline. However, if we look at the MMA props, there is value in Tom Aspinall winning by knockout, TKO, or disqualification. This is not a fight that will go the distance, so you can either throw Aspinall into a parlay piece or take a prop. For me, I'm going to go with the value and take Aspinall to win by knockout, TKO, or disqualification at +250 via BetOnline. Let's move on to my second pick of the week. I'm taking the co-main event in the women's bantamweight matchup, Katlyn Vieira versus Yana Kunitskaya. Similar to the last fight I broke down, we have a fighter that is more of a veteran and also a fighter that is still growing in her professional career. Yana Kunitskaya is a +230 underdog in this matchup, and when I think about her odds, I often think she's too much of a dog. She has 13 wins under her belt, with 7 of those being via KO or TKO. She has seen the scorecard 6 times and has won 5 of those. When we take a look at her last 6 fights, she won 4 via decision and lost 2 via TKO. Now let's check out Ketlen Vieira. She has 1 loss under her record by knockout, and that was actually recently in 2019 against Irene Aldana. If you look at her last fight against Sijara Eubanks, you will see how powerful her punches are, and if you really know me, you'll know I'm a huge Eubanks fan. So the fact that she outclassed Eubanks for 3 rounds really amazes me. Vera is a strong grappler as well, as she has 4 wins via submission. In her last 5 wins, 4 have been by decision and 1 by submission. The way I see this fight going, Vera will heavy box and go for a takedown to wear Kunitskaya out on the ground and win by decision. Vieira's odds are juiced at -270, so for me, I'm going to go with the props and take Ketlen Vieira by points at -125 via BetOnline. For my final pick, I'm taking the heavyweight main event in Curtis Blaydes versus Derrick Lewis. This is a fight that was tricky for me the longer I spent time thinking about it, so when you look into this fight, try not to overthink it. Derrick Lewis lives by his nickname. He is the Black Beast and will run through anything in his way. He holds a record of 24 wins, 7 losses, and 1 no contest. Of those 24 wins, he has 19 KOs or TKOs, 4 decisions, and 1 submission. Curtis Blaydes is another heavyweight fighter that contains a lot of knockout power. He holds a record of 14 wins, 2 losses, and 1 no contest. Of his 14 wins, 10 have been by KO or TKO, and 4 by decision. Blaydes has an amazing track record. He has won against many remarkable heavyweights in Alistair Overeem, Junior Dos Santos, Alexander Volkov, and more. The 2 heavyweights have a lot in common in past opponents, but what stands out to me the most is the fact that Derrick Lewis beat Francis Ngannou in 2018 via decision after 3 rounds. Curtis Blaydes lost to Ngannou twice, the first time in 2016 and the second in 2018, both by TKO in rounds 1 and 2. Does this mean that Lewis has a stronger chin than Blaydes? On top of that, he has been working on his fitness, so he is definitely more in shape than in the past. But we also need to pay attention to the fact that Lewis has never gone 5 rounds, but Blaydes has. So it should all come down to this. Lewis is an exceptional striker that has a lot of power behind his punches. Blaydes is also an exceptional striker, but is also a wonderful wrestler. Blaydes is a more well-rounded fighter in this matchup. I do think this fight will finish early. If Blaydes can take hits from Lewis for 3 rounds, then he should definitely be okay. It is definitely 50-50 for me, but since I have to choose, I'm taking the dog value in Derrick Lewis. I am picturing something similar to his fight with Volkov. So, with that being said, I'm taking Derrick Lewis plus 350 and the prop, Derrick Lewis in round 3 by KO TKO or DQ at plus 2200 via BetOnline. That's all I have for my top UFC picks for UFC Fight Night Curtis Blaydes versus Derrick Lewis. If you'd like to check out what other picks I'm getting into for this weekend, then just go to sbrpicks.com/UFC and check out my article. There you will be able to find more breakdowns and picks from all of SBR's UFC experts. Be sure to also remember to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. I wish you all the best of luck. I'll see you next time.